Ladies and gentlemen, that was us right there, walking in.
Oh yeah,
Walking in, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Pro Wrestling's Christmas Clash at the Servo Pro Arena, a.k.a. the Iceland Arena, here in Flint.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your host, Grim Grimes, and this is my co-host with the most.
damn Bob.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, if you didn't go to this show, you missed one heck of a good night in Flint. Now,
That's true.
Dan Bob, what'd you think of the atmosphere when we first walked in?
Dude, when we first walked in and I seen the crowd. Now, mind you, this is my first time. I believe your first time there.
First time, yeah.
So, now I tell you what.
I knew it was like a skating rink type thing, or ice.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what to expect for.
I tell you what, Grim.
Area where
I was thinking of some low budget hall, bingo hall, right?
Yeah.
Some backyard indie wrestling thrown together.
Yeah.
And when I walked in and seen the crowd, the ring, the lights around the ring, and I could hear the music just thumping. You know, I could feel the bass in my chest. I'm like, okay.
Like,
We onto something.
We're in for a good night. We're walking in. He's welcome to Pure Pro Wrestling. You know, man.
Yeah, it was great, man. They all interacted with us. They all interacted with the other fans. It was great, bro. For a night of Flint Town fun, family friendly, safe, fun.
Now I know most people probably like I know indie wrestling gets a bad rap. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they think indie wrestling, they think, two guys breaking fluorescent lights over each other, throwing each other through panes of glass, hitting each other with, chairs and, cheese graters and who knows what. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this was not that. This is family entertainment and, just good wrestling.
Right, and it was reasonably priced, like $15, $50, 25. What is it? $25. I mean,
we got our tickets online because I wasn't sure how tickets were gonna work. Like, were they gonna have tickets for sale at the door? I also didn't want to run the risk of not getting a seat that we wanted because first row was had been sold out for a hot minute for this thing, so kind of missed the ball on front row. But we got second row. And it was $25 per ticket, so like $50 overall for a night of family friendly fun in the Flint area. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I felt safe. I had fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
and there was people from all walks of life in there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it was just a great night, man. Great family friendly. Good old wholesome wrestling.
Yep.
Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
Right in front of us, there was about like 5 kids and their parents, and those kids were having fun. Time of their life, it looked like.
Right.
So, let's see. We got there at about 7 o'clock when the main card was about to start.
Right at bell time.
Yep. Beforehand, I think the doors opened at 5:30. They had Santa Claus for the kids. They had a meet and greet with Jack Price from TNA, the Jack Price, the Black Diamond.
I wish we would have got there for that. I wish I would have got there for that. That's the only thing I missed out on because. I would have had him sign my shirt.
You didn't want to sit on old Santa's lap?
Nah.
Too old?
I want my Red Ryder BB gun.
Yeah.
Um,
They also had bonus pre-show bouts featuring students of Camp Justice, PPW's official training program that's ran by Xavier Justice. So they had some future up-and-coming one-day pure pro wrestling talent out there. Getting some experience working in the ring in front of some live
let me
crowd.
tell you what. So let me tell you what. I'm new to this pure pro wrestling.
Oh, me
right?
too. I mean, outside of the hockey game we went to, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That was our first experience
taste,
seeing, first taste of them to now this official real show,
Yeah.
And so I got online today and started just doing some journalistic research, man, trying to figure out who's who and what's what, and just doing some research. And I seen that Xavier Justice worked with Great Khali over in India. I seen that on his Facebook page. So he's got some good talent under his belt in his arsenal, to teach these young kids, these other talent. I mean,
not only that, but I mean, it seems like they got he must be doing something right, because I mean, they've got Rhino,
right, right. They plugged in.
They signed a deal with
Moose,
right? Yeah, so I mean,
right.
They're doing stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right. They doing their thing over there at Pure Pro Wrestling. They doing their thing. Nah, for real though.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're in if you're in the Michigan area and you haven't had a chance to check these people out, I suggest you do so. I mean, they're touring all over the place. Grand Rapids in February, Detroit in March.
Now hold on.
April they're going to Owasso, and they'll be in Flint.
I want to say this.
Yeah.
Pure Pro Wrestling is not paying us for any of this.
This is just
they don't even know.
Two wrestling fans going out here, checking out some indie wrestling.
Giving you our take and our input and our opinion on this product of wrestling. We cover a lot of wrestling on this channel. We mainly talk about WWE and things.
Oh,
yeah. But occasionally we're gonna do. Basically, if it's wrestling, we covering wrestling over here. Yeah. That's what we do.
What we'd like to do eventually is bring you some interviews with some probably starting off indie talent, maybe get an idea of
I kind of want
it takes.
Yeah, I kind of want to do more indie things, I think, on this platform, on this channel, because there's not enough of that, I guess. One day you could look back and say, you know what, I remember that Dean Ambrose. Let me look at him back over here when he was, John Doe, and he was starting out in the indies. I want to cover some of these, like a lot of this talent at Pure Pro Wrestling, bro. I'm telling you, dude, they got the talent.
I know you commented a couple times about some of the people that were.
I looked right over at you and was like, "Hey, that one right there." I was almost scouting them out for WWE or AEW or TNA. Reality wrestling. I'm like, Booker T, sign these two young fellas. You know what I mean? Come pick these two brothers up, bro. Come get them.
Now, I'm definitely excited. I know, you want to go to the one in Detroit. If we can make it happen, we'll make it happen. The one I'm excited for is April 12th. Retro Slam at the Dork Financial Event Center.
Look like Rhino's gonna be there.
Yeah, Rhino.
Father Time.
Penny Point Dexter. They got them all on here, but Man, oh man, that looks like if you've never been to, I've been to wrestling. Me and you both at the IMA when it was right around the time that WWE had WrestleMania in Detroit, so they were like doing house shows around the area. So they had I don't remember who all came. I remember Finley and Hornswoggle and a couple other people were there at the old IMA.
So, do you know one of the... So, at the end of the show, I actually walked up to this...
Again,
at the
IMA. Dork Financial Event Center. Sorry. Wrestling.
I feel you. I want to check it out too, bro. I want to go. At the end of the show, I walked up to Ray Adams, the wrestler Ray Adams for Pure Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, Alpha Adams. Yeah.
And I actually interacted with him, man. Great dude. We had a great conversation, and I'm gonna reach out to him real soon, and try and get him on here, and possibly do some work with him. Maybe cut some interviews with him. Seemed like a great cat, bro. Like man, just a great dude, great talent, man. I loved what he was doing in the ring that night. I felt in my heart, man, I had to go talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I had to be like, hey, bro, you know, we're trying this YouTube thing out. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? Could we get you on our platform one time? Like, what can we do to get you on? And he was...
He was like, oh, yeah, Zoom, you know, whatever. Like,
yeah, but he was great, bro. Like, I was kind of taken back.
He's like, and I'll bring the boys, too, you know, talking about Obsidian, like, you know, like, oh, dude.
Great. Bring him on.
Man. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't believe it. I was kind of feeling like, you know, he was going to be like, man, get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Or
but
like,
no,
here's my contact info. Reach out. And the fact that he like added you right then and there on Facebook, I was like, whoa, man. Like that's
great
cool.
Dude, bro. Yeah, great dude, man. I wish him nothing but much love and respect. And man, he gonna go somewhere with an attitude like he's got, bro. Very friendly dude. So basically, what I'm telling you guys, if you see these wrestlers, man, interact with them. You fans, go up to them, talk to them, get to know these fellas, man. They here in our hometown, especially. Show them some love.
Yeah, they put on one heck of a show. I mean, the wrestlers up and down the board, they definitely they knew what they were doing. You know, they were interacting with the crowd. The baby faces all coming out, high fiving everybody, going all the way around. You know,
some arsenal. They got an arsenal in their bag. They know how to work.
Yep.
You know,
they're working the crowd. They're working in the ring. Like,
and you could hear the slapping, the hitting, the punching, the kicking. Nothing looked bad. Nothing. I don't like using this word. Botching. I don't like using that. Okay.
Well, get over.
There was none of that.
Industry term.
There was none of that, man. They know how to work over there at Pure Pro Wrestling. Xavier Justice, man, he doing his thing over there, teaching these fellas these men and women over there, how to lace up their boots.
Now they, like I said, they were interacting with the crowd. I mean, they had the upper echelon, the tag team at the end. They're coming around. They go to give the little kids a high five in front of us, and then pull back their hand. Like, oh, dude. I love heel work. You know, like just
yeah. Get that camera out of my face.
Yeah.
Great night, man.
People were interacting with you, filming, and you know I'm there filming with the GoPro and stuff. But you know you're kind of you're standing up, so they're like pointing at you and all that. And
I know I started to like dip this way and that way a little bit. I was mainly in your way, dude. I was like an eclipse blocking the sun, dude. And there was a bunch of times where you're like, dude, What's out? And I'm like, oh, sorry, Grim. My bad. I was into it, man. I was invested into this
I
show.
was into it too. Now they had on the main card 7 matches. The first one, let's get into some of these. The Michigan State Cruiserweight title, the Territory Ken Riddle versus Global Flyer Drake. Now, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, these guys put on a heck of a match. And old Global Flyer Drake, he's a high flyer. And he's out there, the elbows he's doing from the corner, almost like the old school, like European uppercut. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like I was digging that. I'm like, awesome, man. But the Territory Ken Riddle, he was talking trash to the crowd the whole time. Like he came from the time he came out to when he left. Calling people rednecks. So,
dude, they were all these wrestlers that had the title belts, especially the high flyer you were just talking about a second ago.
yeah.
Interacting with all the kids, all the fans, like putting his belt on the kids' shoulders so they could get a picture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're all positive, caring. Man, it was great, bro.
Yeah,
It was wholesome, family friendly, safe, nice environment, dude.
Yeah.
It was a nice night out, man. I can't believe how awesome it was.
In this match, I think he's the only one to retain his title of the whole night. Everybody else that went in defending ended up losing their title. Including, up next was your Michigan State Women's Championship match. Warrior Princess Tenshi versus Penny Point Dexter with special ref Hannah Henderson.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen, the fix was in because old Hannah Henderson, she did not even feign interest in any pin attempt for the most part until like.
So I've been doing
get down there and be like, 1, and kick out. Oh,
and then be like,
and go back to the corner.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you penning her. But so I've been doing some journalistic research, and I looked up on social media today. I looked up like a lot of the talent for Pure Pro Wrestling, and just trying to figure out who's who and what's what and what's going on, right?
Right.
And I looked up like Xavier Justice. Seen that he did some wrestling with wrestling training and teachings. I believe he taught a wrestling school in India.
Mm-hmm.
For Great Khali, and had a brain fart for a minute.
Well, I know earlier you were saying that you came across the ref, yeah.
Yeah, Hannah. So that's what I was getting to. So I came across her Facebook and sent her a friend request, and I do believe we're friends now on social media. But man, I wanted to give her a piece of my mind. I tell you what about roughing that match. That's how invested I was, man.
Like old Penny Point Dexter, her championship. Now, we did get to talk to, some wrestlers while we were there, and like after the bouts and stuff, and for the most part, they were all pretty cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So
we're gonna hopefully have some wrestlers on, and we're gonna be bringing some more stuff to you guys.
We'll be definitely, going back to an event and
y'all just sit back and enjoy the show.
That's right.
Follow us for this ride that we're going to take you on.
AIWF Continental Championship was the next match. Danny Astro versus Hard to Kill Dylan Derringer. Dylan Derringer was the champ coming in. He had a cheering, like, section for him over across the way from where we were sitting. These two guys there over there, I don't know if they're friends of his or just big time fans, you know what I'm saying? But they're over there getting the hard to kill chant going. Oh, H2K was in the ring.
Right, people started chanting it for a minute.
Yeah. And it was a good match. Then here comes Upper Echelon coming out like they're gonna interfere. Dylan Derringer had taken a move and he's laying on the ground. The ref is calling for the medical team, calling for the X. Like, oh,
we need medical. We need a stretcher.
Out came some other refs and Xavier Justice got in the ring, and they're over here, putting this man on a backboard, and they get him all strapped down. And the manager of Upper Echelon tells Danny Astro to pin him. He pins him.
You better cover him.
They make the ref count 1, 2, 3. Bam! New Continental Champion.
Yeah.
Now,
it, man. You get that gold. How you get that gold? Get it how you live.
Yeah.
By any means necessary.
Now, next up was the tag team grudge match. Obsidian versus Two Fly. Now, Obsidian, these two big dudes, two big vicious heels, kind of reminded me of the Authors of Pain, just two jack dudes. And they're out here going up against these two high flyers. And you said to me at one point, you turned to me and goes, bro, Booker T needs to sign these two. Talking about Two Fly.
Oh, yeah.
And they put on a show. They're definitely fan favorites. They're out there.
Dude, and I don't know why I suggested, reality of wrestling and Booker T. I think it's because, that's the vibe I get off of maybe Pure Pro Wrestling, is that reality of wrestling style show, or so to say, But Booker T, fight time. Sign these fellas, man. Come pick these two homies up, bro. Real shit, man. They got some talent. You know what I mean? And they need to showcase it. You know what I'm saying? On a bigger stage. Come get these guys, man.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Obsidian, when they first came out, they're like, back up, talking trash to the crowd. They end up taking the loss in this one. And as they're leaving, they're walking past you, and there's a female next to you. They end up taking the hat off her head, and they throw it. It ends up hitting me. I'm like, here you go. Here's your hat back. Sorry, fellas, didn't mean to get in your way.
Grab her hat. They're like, shut up. Grab her hat and threw it. I got it on video. I recorded it. Yeah. Well, I didn't turn to you and get it on you.
It's all right. I mean, it was like I said.
Pretty cool.
The wrestlers up and down the card were interacting with the fans. They had, after that match, they ended up having an intermission, and they had wrestlers at these tables selling merch, shirts, autograph pictures.
And that's when we snuck out for a smoke break.
And we got some snacks, and when we came back, the Hades Memorial Battle Royale was going, and we had missed the beginning of it, but we came in. Santa Claus is in the ring. He eliminates somebody, and I think he ended up, chasing him off, getting eliminated himself. But man, it was a pretty good old battle royale. Jack Price was in it and ended up winning the whole thing.
Yeah, right. Imagine that.
He was but it was the battle royale was for a wrestler who had passed away, a memorial battle royale for him. So I thought that was pretty cool. And after Jack Price won, Xavier Justice is in there. He gets the wrestler who passed away gets his daughter into the ring, and it's like, when you gonna when are you gonna follow in your father's footsteps? And she's like, she said something. I couldn't hear what she said, but he's like, well, your training starts next year. You're on full scholarship.
That was awesome, dude.
That was awesome. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. See, they're all positive people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's great. You know what I'm saying? That they did that for that family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was cool. The next match of the night was a number one contender bout for the Michigan heavyweight title, and it was Alpha Adams versus Father Time. And
Father Time.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know anything about Father Time, he's did they say he was legally blind?
I think so.
Yeah, like legally blind and a cancer survivor, and man, he's out here putting on a heck of a show with old Alpha Adams.
Right, he's got to be what? Old as Ric Flair?
He's got the white hair, so I don't know. I don't know how old he is, but
he's old as
he's out there. He comes out. He's fan favorite too, man.
Yeah.
There's the robe with the clock face on it. People are chanting with him.
I seen a news interview with him, man, and he was like, and they said something to him about his age or whatever, and he's like, when I'm out there, I'm just as young. You know what I mean?
He was moving and grooving. But I believe, did it end in a double disqualification? Because two different refs ended up getting hit, or at least a disqualification.
I thought he pinned him.
No, it was a disqualification because there was he couldn't. He's legally blind. He ended up
didn't see him coming.
The first ref had went down. Another ref came out, and Alpha Man Adams had done something to where he ended up getting the ref over to him, and he's like, he don't know who it is, and he grabs a hold of him. Then he realizes, oh, this is not the guy I'm trying to wrestle. But the main event of the evening was for the Michigan State Tag Team titles, and had your team, the Midwest Misfits, getting wrapped.
Midwest. They were. That's what they was doing.
They were going up against the upper echelon, and the one dude for the upper echelon, he was your mom's favorite wrestler, according to him. But those two, the upper echelon, I felt like they did some good heel work.
The one dude looks like Dean Ambrose. I was like, bro, don't he look like Dean Ambrose?
Maybe if Dean still had hair.
Yeah, it's John Moxley.
But it was a good match, and then these guys their manager's trying to help him cheat. At one point, he gets ran off and chased out of the building, and then later on in the match, you completely, he's gone right in your head. He's out of here. Here they come back around. Just a random point. Like, oh fuck, I forgot about that dude. But yeah, the old Midwest Misfits end up taking the match and winning the Michigan State Tag Team titles. But man, those guys, all the dudes in that match could work, dude. I mean, it was an entertaining match from bell to bell. You agree?
Oh yeah, it was a great show all the way around, through and through, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, if you're in the Michigan area, check them out. Pure Pro Wrestling. They got multiple shows there. As far as I know, they're the only promotion in Michigan that are currently touring. So check them out.
Yeah, check them out, man. You guys won't be let down one bit. Most importantly, check us out. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all the above. Do that damn thing.
You'll be entertained. Yeah.